before, so capture things.
Live stream, baby.
I'm
What's
hungry.
going in? All right, bro. You want to kick us off since we're live?
Let's do this. Okay, what's happening, guys? It is the Brothers Geek Out podcast. We're episode 347. We're getting to that 350, guys, and massive thank you as always on supporting the channel and the work we do. And yeah, it's been great. It's been good. It's been good. So much. There's a few things to talk about this week, and then about it really. Other than that, how you been, bro?
I've been good, brother. I have been good. This week I started training again. I joined TK Fit MMA. Man, it felt great to be back in a martial art gym. I wouldn't say a martial art gym. It's an MMA gym, but it's mostly a lot of fitness and all that sort of stuff. However, it's great to just get back into some training, man. Get different kind of movement. I've done wrestling. Can't even speak. Bro, like we're talking about. I think they're from like, the area that Khabib and them guys are from, Dagestan and all that sort of area, like just doing wrestling with them just to get in that vibe and whatnot. Done some MMA, got my legs kicked in. I was like, oh, my legs are not conditioned, boy. Need to get back into it. So super enjoying it, man. I mean, I was nervous at first. It's always hard. Yeah. I always feel nervous going into a new gym, and I'm going to feel nervous again this week when I go back in for the other classes and stuff, but just great to get back into training. Dubai's been cool. No Dubai dramas, I mean, there's dramas, but I'm trying to be cool with it. We made peace with it. But now we're in routine, man. We're not dealing with any services anymore and any of that sort of stuff. So that's why it's been a lot more comfortable and enjoyable here. So we've been enjoying it, man. Yesterday we went to a beach and we had a nice walk and beach sort of vibe. Today we went to some other area to just get some food. We've been literally exploring, man. Next week we're going to Abu Dhabi. The Brothers Geek Out. We're gonna be in Middle East Comic Con. So I'm looking forward to that. Film and Comic Con Middle East. So we're going to go to Abu Dhabi. We're also going to do some sightseeing and stuff there, as well as be at the Comic Con. So I'm looking forward to that. And then in a couple of weeks, we're going to Qatar. I'll probably talk about it on the podcast in those weeks, but beautiful village out in Dubai. We've booked a little hotel to just kind of chill. So we're enjoying, finally getting a chance to enjoy Dubai. And I'll tell you something about Dubai, man. I know I've been negative about all the services and whatnot. And don't get me wrong. Listen, the gym I go to, this is how Dubai is. It represents Dubai so well. The gym I go to, you've seen on my Instagram, it's beautiful, it's flamboyant, you're on a rooftop, it's amazing, beautiful views and high skyrise and blah, blah, blah. But then in the gym, it's a mess. The equipment's all over the place. It's all busted, all that sort of stuff. Some things are in kg, some things are in pounds. I don't know what the hell is going on. So it's a representative of Dubai, beautiful and flamboyant. You pull on Instagram, all that sort of shit. But when you're in the mix of it, you're like, this is freaking stressful, man. It's all over the place. However, there's more than meets the eyes when it comes to Dubai. Is that the right quote?
Yeah.
But there's some beautiful spots in Dubai. I'm not talking about the city and the Burj Khalifa and all that, but in Dubai stuff, bro, and deserts. There's so much more to Dubai than you know it, bro. We've been exploring we've been researching, and we're gonna go out and explore. And Qatar's one of them. We're talking about in the mountains. We're talking about hiking in the mountains and rivers and lakes and just beautiful different sceneries and whatnot within Dubai and even the UAE. So I'm very much looking forward to exploring Dubai and the UAE more. Like I said, it's really impressed me once we've done our research and find hidden gems outside of the city and all that flamboyant shit. There is some nature out here, man. Like I said, the mountains and trees and all that sort of stuff, not just desert and city. So there's some beautiful natural spots in Dubai. I'm so impressed with it. So more than meets the eyes when it comes to Dubai. And if you really look into it. So we're enjoying that, man. We're going to be enjoying that before Ramadan. And once Ramadan starts, we'll chill out and just, chill and focus on Ramadan. But yeah, other than that, bro, that's it, bro, man. Just working, training, and trying to enjoy a little bit, man.
No, that's good to hear, bro. Good to hear. Yeah, no, I mean, it's been busy on this side as well. It's been so busy with work and everything, man. It's been overwhelming trying to get loads of campaigns over the line. And I don't know, I've been having some moments of like thinking of what I'm gonna do next and kind of just planning. And baby 2 is coming in 2 months, so I'm just trying to work out everything so that it's a bit easy. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be tough. It's always going to be tough, but it's how we can be kind of organized, I suppose. Organized. Trying to be organized, and trying to be smarter with things. So, like, today, like, we had the final bits of like Alara's room to finish off, like to get a cupboard for her, and then start sorting things out for her, and then we could put a little desk in here for her. But we had so this guy was selling it on Facebook Market, really good, bro. I can't believe how much we got it for. We got it half the price of what it would have been like in IKEA or anywhere else. And I knew the cupboard would fit in the car, but then he had this little toy box seating thing that would fit perfectly in the front room, and it'd be just a bit more cozy when people come around. And it was a mission to get in the car, bro. Oh my God. Ended up brocking the car and breaking something inside the car, trying to squeeze that thing in. Which is fine. It's doable. Like the car doesn't really bother me as if it was like a nice car. It's cars. Yeah, it's like forget it. It is what it is. And it's basically where the alarm system sits, and it tells you when the airbags are on and stuff like that, and it blinks red. Thing got pushed in, bro. It's got inside the dashboard, and I can't even get it out. So I'm gonna have to speak to Ash to try and help me dig that thing out. But bare scratches and stuff. But anyway, we got it out there. Basically, the way we had to put it was I had to put the bottom part of the cupboard on the left-hand passenger side, which means it completely blocks my view on the left side. So I'm talking about how am I going to drive this? I'm an hour away, bro. It was in Westminster. I'm like, how am I going to drive this home? I'm looking, I'm thinking, this is ridiculous. Luckily, I've got a dash cam, which I can turn to the side and put the back camera on only, so it's just that screen. So if I have to indicate left, and because I can't see my mirror, I can use that, because I can't even see the back mirror, bro. My rear view mirror, because the cupboard's blocking it. So I'm like, this is going to be one basic on-edge drive, and I'm an hour away from home. Anyway, so far, all right. The camera's working perfectly, and all the lanes that I'm on, I'm all right. Yeah, just before the M25. Get pulled over, bro. I knew I was going to get pulled over because I saw the car and I saw the guy, and it's like, I've get him. And I was like, I'm going to get it. So I pull over, and then he asked me a few questions, checks the registration and the rest. And he's like, where are you going? And I'm like, I'm going home, man. I just put some stuff on my kids. And he was like, your left view is blocked. You could get points for this. And I was like, oh, man, basic. I'm going to get points and a fine. And then I said, I'm actually using my dash cam so I can see everything in my rear view and on my left-hand side. And he was like, that's actually quite smart. And he saw that I was only like 15 minutes away from home. He was like, just go home, man. Drive safely.
Lovely guy.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Yeah. But actually saying that, the other day, we not got pulled over by feds. I can't remember where we were going. We're near Seven Sisters. And this car is like proper up my bum and driving, and you basically Seven Sisters with all the new L&T roads that you can't drive through is chock-a-block, bro. And then this guy, like, when you turn in Seven Sisters Road, he comes out on the oncoming traffic lane, comes out, and right in front I've got Alara and Shanaz in the car. And he goes to me, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm driving. He goes, why don't you move to the side? And I'm like, there's no space to move. Where am I supposed to go? And he's like, he was undercover police. I was like, your lights are not flashing or nothing. I didn't know nothing. I'm just driving normally, trying to get home. And then he goes, what do you say? And he's waiting to say sorry. And I was like, yeah, sorry, man. But then I felt like, oh, you're Bruce. Like you didn't have no sirens on. You weren't rushing anywhere. You weren't saying, get away. Like, I'm bare confused. I don't know what's going on. You undercover guys, like, you must have been on pursuit and you lost the guy. And because you're angry, you took it out on me. And then like a fool, I was like, yeah, I'm sorry, dude. And I'm like,
yeah, you done the right thing. Before you got you done the right thing, bro. Could you imagine if he just pulls you over and be like, you know what, I'm just gonna give this guy a ticket. Like, do you know what I mean? You done the right thing to just say sorry and suck it up. But obviously it's basic. If he had no lights on or whatnot, and he's undercover and you don't know what's going on, then what are you supposed to do? But trust me, if you try to kick up a fuss and say, I'm not saying sorry, just out of ego and whatnot, bro, like, it could have been worse. He could have given you a ticket. He could have given you whatever. It could have made your life suck. So I think you've done the right thing, even though he might be basic or they basic. Listen, when someone's up your batty, it just reminds me of Dubai. Dubai is the worst when people going up the buttons. They love, I mean, I'm not, yeah, they love it out here. Put it that way. That's the way they love to drive. That's what I'm sure that's the way they teach you in driving school. Like, go straight right behind them. No, closer. Yeah, you're at 100 kilometers per hour, but go closer. Yeah, just go right up their betos, man, because that's the way they drive out in Dubai, man. But yeah, no, you've done the right thing, man, because you got the kids in the car, you got Bobby. Listen, I set myself a goal every week. I keep doing it. Don't get angry, don't get angry. Even when I'm on the roads, bro, but I'm still like, you're basic. Bro, yesterday, we left the car, we left the beach. We finished the beach, and then went early, so we found parking. So now everyone's looking for parking, right? So anyway, we get to the car. Some woman noticed that we're getting to the car, so she just stops right in front, gives me space to come out, and then she's gonna reverse in. She's indicating and whatnot, saying she's gonna. Bro, I come out, this basic dude comes and steals her spot. Now, I'm not affected, but I'm like, that guy's a dick. And I kept saying, that guy's a dick. And I felt bad for the woman. And I'm like, and I'm not affected. I'm driving on. But I'm like, damn, man, that guy's a dick. I felt so bad for that woman because she patiently waited. And this dick just came in and stole the spot after I went out. And I was like, that's where I would have no choice. And come out the car and say, listen, I'm so sorry, but you got two options. You move or we're going to fight. Two options and that's it. Because you can't do that. That's a disrespect. I was waiting there specifically and you come and steal my spot. Two options. You move or we fight. Inshallah, I don't get into that situation, but I'm like, that's the sort of dicks that you get out here. That just the way they
inconsiderate.
Is ridiculous. It's like they're not taught any consideration. And I think, look, and when I say they, I'm not talking about Emiratis or what, whoever lives here. Remember, 80% of people living here are expats. So you got to remember, we're talking about individuals from all over the world, whoever the fuck they are, no consideration. They come to everyone comes here with, I don't know what it is, like, but just a mentality where it's like, he was a dick. I was driving all the way home saying, that guy's a dick. I felt so bad for that woman, man. I hope somehow she found a spot or something. But yeah,
that's basic.
I wish I could avoid driving here, but I have to drive here. But driving's a bit of a basic thing here. I was told, I took my landlord out for dinner on Friday. Super lovely dude, man. Like, dad was like, oh, that's surprising. I'm like, dad, trust me, if my landlord didn't support us and help us the way we did, we wouldn't, it would have been way more difficult. So anyway, I took him out for dinner and I said, I just wanted to say thank you. I took him into family. I wanted to say thank you for everything you've done, all the support you've done and given us and whatnot, staying in the house and all the support. Anyway, he was saying that he lived in Abu Dhabi for the last 9 years. And he moved here 2 years ago. He goes, trust me, Abu Dhabi is a lot more chilled. Dubai is way rush. Abu Dhabi's chilled. So I'm looking forward to going to Abu Dhabi next week, getting the vibe out there and seeing if it is chilled. I mean, me and the missus are already talking, like what our future is going to be like. And we're constantly changing our mind. Like, I'm not going to lie, like a month ago, we were like, fuck Dubai, man. We're not going to be here for long. It was so stressful. We were like, we're not going to be here for long. Now that we've actually got away with, like, got through for the stress part, and now we're actually enjoying it, we're like, all right, we're enjoying it now. And Dubai's got a lot more to it than the bullshit city and all that sort of thing. Let's see what the rest of it says. So maybe, we might, if we want to buy a place here in the future, might not be Dubai. It might be somewhere like Abu Dhabi or Qatar or just one of the other states, like if they're more chilled. So you never know. But I'm looking forward to exploring these places. And if I could find a chilled out place, bro, because you could get some big, lovely places out here for what, for way more value than you would in where we live in London, right? And it just might be worth it. But yeah, no, a lot of future decisions to make. But all in all, man, like Dubai it's getting, we're enjoying it now. Put it that way.
That's good. That's good. That's the main thing. That is the main thing. That's the main thing. No, that's good to hear. Good to hear, bro. Good to hear. Other than that, I mean, there's nothing much going on over here, bro, man. Like, we'll talk about the couple of screenings that are coming up, what we saw this week. But nothing major that I've seen online, bro. I need to catch up with TV. I need to sit down and watch The Whale, which I'm going to watch tonight, and then I'm going to sit down and watch. I'm like episode 3. Last time I watched Last of Us, so
Oh,
I got so much,
lot
but
to catch
yeah,
up on.
go on, man, go for it, bro. Let us know. It's been so busy, bro. It's unbelievable, like so busy.
Do you
Like,
wanna do you wanna start off with the screening that you watched this that you had this week?
yeah,
Why don't you
let's do
start off
this.
with that
Let's do
one?
it. Let's do it, man. The title's there, bro. Cocaine Bear. So we got to catch a screening of Cocaine Bear. Massive shout outs to Universal Pictures for always hooking us up. What more can I say, bro? You know, it's based on events that happened in 1985, where a drug dealer, Luz, in Knoxville, as he was dropping drugs in the mountain, he Luz as well and dropped down and ended up on somebody's driveway. But then it was based on a cocaine that they found dead, but he had like a kilo of cocaine, bro. So
In his
this one
stomach, the
just,
bear.
yeah. So this just dramatizes it a bit more. It's been getting mixed reviews. I mean, I don't know what you're expecting to see an Oscar-worthy movie. No, this is. It says it in the title, Cocaine Bear. This is just gonna. This bear was fucked, bro. You know what I mean? It was sniffing and all the rest of it. And a great cast, bro. You know, it had such a great cast. Like, you know, the late Ray Liotta was in it, which was absolutely amazing. It's O'Shara Jackson Jr., which is Ice Cube's son, Eldon Ehrenreich, Kerry Russell, and my guy, Isa Whitlock Jr. Shit. He's that guy
Oh
who
yeah.
says she. He was in it, but he didn't say that famous line, bro.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay. I thought you would have said it.
he was so funny in this movie. He cracked me up every time his presence is on the screen. But listen, man, you go on this journey where there's bears just wanting cocaine and protecting its cubs, and you get a bunch of people that get lost in the process of getting munched up and eaten up and gory violence, and some of it is like I've been telling people recently, with stuff that's with a lot of violence, I've been finding it hard to watch, hard to stomach. Like it's a bit too much, a lot of death when you see stuff like that. So yeah, it is what it is, bro. I enjoyed it for what it was. There's loads of laugh out loud moments. There's a couple of gory moments, some jump scares as well. But I think what Elizabeth Bank did was hit on that nostalgia feeling. You know, great soundtrack, great cast. You know, when you've got a great cast, the film is just easy to watch, isn't it? When it's sometimes you watch something and you're like, I don't know what they were trying to do here. But you know, Ray Liotta was jokes. Ice Cube's son was jokes. There's this little kid. His name is Henry in it. Christian Convey. He was quite funny. Yeah, bro. It says it on there. Cocaine Bear. So easy watch. 1 hour 40 minutes of just pure action, run around funniness. But yeah, as always, man. Shout outs to Universal UK for always giving us the hookup to go check that out. So I'm looking forward to the next couple of screenings. I can't say anything yet, but me and Ash, we've got some big screenings coming up, you know, next week, Tuesday, and then the following week as well. And then if it gets confirmed, bro, that's what I'm waiting for. Hopefully this week that gets like Monday or Tuesday or whenever. If that interview gets confirmed, then it's downtime. It's going to be sick. It's going to be sick. And then I've got another interview with a anime director coming up very soon. We're just trying to work on timing. He's based in New York. For a feature-length movie that he's worked on. So we're looking to geek out. And this was a special just on the podcast. So I'll get to geek out with him. So that's coming up soon as well. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. And we did an interview, geek out session with No Man's Planet, which was a really good episode, which is on the channel now, guys. You guys go check it out. No Man's is a gamer. But he's, you know, we met through TikTok. He's been following our work. It was a really good bounce back and forth about 80s movies and stuff like that. And yeah, hoping to get him back on. He's a big fan of movies as well, bro. So it's always nice to have somebody that's into that you could bounce off movies on. And we talk about mental health and we talk about ADHD and dyslexia on this as well. So it's pretty good. We covered a lot of things. So that episode's in the Geek Out session, guys. Check that out. So, excuse me. That was it, bro. That's my side.
Look going on your side, bro, man. I mean, I haven't been getting up to much like that, except just watching content. But yeah, I mean, I found some contacts out here, man. So I just need to kind of get in touch with them, and hopefully get something out here, man. But yeah, I mean, I just been watching stuff, bro. The first thing I've been watching is The Northman. I haven't finished it off. Have you seen that?
Okay. Yeah, bro. I thought that was wicked. Alex Skarsgård or something like that.
Skarsgård, yeah, and then you got Anya
Ethan
Taylor-Joy.
Hawke. Huh?
Ethan Hawke, yeah, big cast. Nicole Kidman,
Good
even
man.
William Dafoe, and yeah. I'm not finished it, but all I'm saying is, man, some savagery people, man. It's like some Viking shit, right?
Mm.
And I don't know how. I mean, I haven't done the research, but I don't know how accurate it is based on the Viking culture and all that sort of stuff. But some of the rituals and stuff that they do, it's different, bro, man. And like I said, it's just a different kind of people. Just everything is just savagery, man. Just villages getting destroyed and people getting killed and women getting raped and people getting set on fire and boy, it's crazy. So if it is based on like the Viking, I mean, listen, like conquerors and whatnot, they were all savages. They had their agendas, they had their they're looking to conquer and whatnot, and in the process they were savages. I mean, that was the law.
Yeah, of course,
there was
bro.
no law. I guess there was like, I mean, they had their own laws, but killing people just felt like an easy solution to them to conquer. I mean, shit, they're doing that shit now anyway. But anyway, halfway through that one, again, great cast, as you said, and I heard good things about it, so I wanted to watch it. Finished off Physical 100. I know you haven't watched it, but that was very intense, and it was actually really good. So I hope they do more. I won't spoil it. Actually, have you watched it? Yeah, no, you're not going to watch it, are you?
I will. We saw an episode yesterday at Mum's house, so I should catch
okay.
up. I've got catch up to do, but to be honest, I think I'm going to miss out. So just there's no spoilers. Go for it, bro.
There's no spoiler. I mean, listen, if you've seen it, people try to compare it to like real life Squid Games, but it was fun in that sort of sense. Obviously, no one dies or anything, but you got athletes from all over Korea. They had a few other expats out, but all over Korea. MMA fighters, boxers, wrestlers, Olympians in gymnastics, and many other ski sports and mountain climbers and any sort of sport you could think of, right? And they had to put through these activities. Anyway, this CrossFit dude won. Very great show. I hope they do a season 2, but I hope they take it to different countries, because that'd be awesome if they took it to different countries, maybe around Asia and whatnot, and then have all those people competing as one competition, the winners of each country. That'd be pretty awesome. So watch that. I'll finish that. Wu-Tang, I told you I'm watching the American Saga. I'm going to watch episode 4 later, but I've told you I've enjoyed that show. Again, like episode 3 was so good because I love the way so episode 3 was about Old Dirty Bastard and his single Shimmy Shimmy Ya, right?
Yeah.
And what I was saying to you before about when they're trying to take you through the creative process of the tune and the video, it's not just they show it. They take you through a journey of how did they get inspired? Like what's the process they went through? What imagination did they go through to get to where they ended up in with the tune and the video and whatnot? So I love the way they're doing that through the show. I mean, they're expressing really the creative mind of the Wu-Tang Clan and each individual members and whatnot. So season 2 was them getting together. Season 3 is more like them expanding and their individual records and solo albums and all that sort of stuff. So really enjoying that. Godfather of Harlem, I've already spoken about that new episode. I'm definitely still enjoying that one. The Last of Us, I won't spoil it for you because I know you're watching it, but still such a great show. I don't want to spoil it for you because you have to definitely watch that one.
I will do. That's on my list today, definitely. I want to hit the gym and get these last 15 miles out of the way, and then I'm gonna just watch. I'm catching up on The Last of Us, and then watching The Whale tonight. But I want to hear your thoughts on The Whale after. Yeah,
well, look, The Whale. That's it. That was the next one I watched, and again, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but fucking hell, give that motherfucker all the awards. It was an amazing performance by Brendan Fraser, bro. But it was amazing, like really good. I can't spoil it for you. I mean, there's nothing really to. Actually, there is stuff to spoil. I won't say nothing about the story, but his performance was brilliant. Like I could see why the fuss was about this movie and his performance. There was like what was it? The standing ovation, was it ovation? When the clapping that they did for him?
Yeah, standing ovation. Yeah, they did that on.
Well, they said 15 minutes or something. Like it was. Bro,
yeah.
I don't know how you clap for 15 minutes. Anyway, it was brilliant. He was so good, and again, like I can't spoil it for you or anything, but the story or anything. But there's a lot of emotion in this movie, man.
Did you cry, bro? Did you cry? Did you cry?
Listen, man. When I didn't cry, but there were some tear-jerking moments, man. I'm telling you, when he's just silent. You need to watch it so we can talk about it, because I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to give away anything. So once you watch it, let's review it properly, because it's
Okay,
really
yeah,
good.
that's fine.
I really want to talk about the emotions that he expresses in it and the emotions of the character and all that sort of stuff. But I don't want to give anything away to you, because I don't want it to take away anything when you watch it. Right?
Okay, cool.
Just
that's fine.
Amazing performance. I thought it was brilliant, and a brilliant sort of Brendan Fraser. Once you watch it, let's do a review. We'll pull it on the list for next week so we can review it for next week.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be cool.
Highly recommended. I watched 2 other movies. We Have a Ghost, the new Netflix film. With,
I haven't seen that. I saw the trailer, so I'm looking forward to
Anthony Mackie and Harper.
David Harbour. Yeah.
Harbour, yeah. I mean, that film was, just watchable. It was a bit stupid, but it was watchable. There was one more other movie I watched. I'm trying to think. There's another movie I watched. I watched something else. Come on, think. It was shit. What was it? Was it on the list? Did I put it on the list? Hold on, I must have put something on the list. I've been watching bare movies, man. Bare movies.
That's cool.
Shit, I forgot. There was something else I watched this week, and I think I've gone blank on it. But anyway, listen, my weekdays is literally work, gym, then watch a little something, and then good night. I can watch it. Look, Whale, 100%, man. Guys, you need to get on it. It's so good. And then we'll talk about it next week, man, because I don't we have to spoil it. We'll do like a spoiler review, because if I say anything, it's just going to spoil the emotions. Oh, Knock at the Cabin.
Yes. What did you think of that?
Shyamalan's new movie.
Yeah.
With David Bautista. Bro, can we acknowledge how good of an actor Bautista is?
Of course, bro. He's amazing.
He is brilliant, right? Considering coming from the WWF, WWE, you would just think, The Rock's done a great job, but The Rock, he's more action and whatnot. But when it comes to, just a different, emotional acting and whatnot, Bautista is amazing. Now, this movie, I'm not saying it's like M. Night Shyamalan's greatest movie of all time or whatever. No. However, the performance by Bautista, and then just in general, was just brilliant, man. It's really, really good. Again, I won't spoil it for you to tell you. I mean, it's M. Night Shyamalan, so it's kind of a movie that you just want to sit back and watch, and you know what to when I say what to expect, I mean you're expecting, I see dead people and all that shit, right? So great performance, great performance by Bautista. It's definitely worth the watch. Even the little girl, I didn't even know her name. She was awesome, man.
Yeah.
She was I don't know how old she is. Let me see if I can pull it up, man. How old this girl was, because she was really good. Let me see if I can pull it up. What is her name? And how old is she? I mean, the Rotten Tomato scores is kind of basic. I mean, it's like 67%, 70%. But as we spoke about last week, man, watch it yourself.
Listen, man, Rotten Tomatoes and all them people that do online reviews and stuff like that, it's hard because everybody, if you don't enjoy a movie, you don't enjoy it, simple as. But I don't know what it is with people ripping looking at a Rotten Tomato score and not going to watch a movie experience for yourself. Now go watch it for yourself, man. Go enjoy it.
That's it, man. I mean, look, the actress, little girl, her name is Christine Chu. I'm trying to find out how old she is, man. How old is she, man? Let me Google this shit. Let me just try and Google it, man. It's not giving me the answer here. But she was awesome. I mean, listen, man, these kid actors and actresses and whatnot, you're just
they're getting better. Man. They're getting better, bro. I'm telling
9 years old.
Stranger. 9 years old.
9 years old. She was awesome in the movie, bro. And Bautista, him being such a giant, right, as a presence, his presence is gigantic, but his acting in the movie and the emotions he put into the acting, and it was really fucking good, man. I give him listen, man, he's a really good actor. He's a really good, and I think in this movie he was given the opportunity to express a different side of acting that I think he wants to get into more. I mean, he's spoken about it. He really wants to do acting and not just comedic acting, not just action acting, real different kind of emotion acting. And I think I got a chance to express a different side of him in this movie. And alongside this girl, and the other actors as well. Just really good, worth watching. Like I said, not the best movie in the world. I'm not telling you, oh, it's amazing, but it is a good movie. You will be, honestly, you'll be on the edge of your seat. You'll be on the edge of your seat because you're kind of like, without spoiling it, you're gonna be like, what the hell? Like, why? Oh shit, that's dramatic. That's intense. Hurry up, one, whatever. So it's definitely worth a watch. I mean, something to put on your list. I don't even know if you have time, but something to put on your list, man. It's definitely intense.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'll check that out and kind of go from there and see. Yeah, I've got catch up to do, bro, man. I'm hoping next weekend I get to sit down and chill and have a weekend. Like yesterday, we were at mum's. It's just hard. It's been hard to keep up with time. I swear, I don't know where the hell did January go. Where did February go, bro? And do you know what I just completely forgot right now, bro?
What's that?
Shanaz's birthday today.
You're lying. Today?
Yeah.
You're basic.
So basic. Yeah.
26th of Feb. You lose, man. She's gonna bust you up. Make her some pancakes.
No, she don't celebrate. She don't celebrate birthdays, but
we don't do that anyway, right?
Yeah, we don't really
celebrate my birthday. I mean, when I say celebrate, I mean like I don't want to go out or I don't need anything. I don't want anything. I just want to chill. But anyway, you're basic though. Still, you forgot your wife's birthday. Basic.
Didn't really. I knew yesterday, but now it's like so basic. Anyway, I will redeem myself after this. But yeah, looking forward to. I'm gonna watch that, bro. Definitely. I've got so much to catch up on. So
you just need a day to chill. Listen, man, we've trying to set up a routine where Sundays we don't do anything. I mean, I got the podcast to do and whatnot, but any chores or anything, like even our grocery shopping, it's like, let's not do it Sunday. Like, because I can have this day, like we could go out in the morning, we go get breakfast or something, and then we come back and buy, I don't know, 1, 2 o'clock, we come back and spend the rest of the day chill. And I don't have that. I haven't had that in 6 months, bro, since the move. So today we got back about 1:30, bro. I sat on the sofa, I watched the UFC, I was watching TV, and that's it. And now I'm here doing a podcast. And I was like, oh my God, when's the last time I did this? And I know I just talked about watching so much content, TV and shit, but that's just throughout the week. That's like me getting home around 9:30, 10 o'clock, watch a little something while I eat, and then hit the bed. You know what I mean? It's not really just sitting on the sofa like a bum all day and watching TV. Oh shit, did I lose you? What the hell? Oh shit, I think we lost Kibbs. Let me see what's going on. It looks like we're still live. So let me see what's going on. Stay tuned, technical issues. Oh shit, Kibla's computer died. All right, bear with us, guys. We have some technical issues. Kibla's computer lose. And we'll just carry on. Let's see what's happening. And the recording stopped. So hopefully, if we're live, then that's cool. This is still going. But if the recording is stopped, then that means he's got to lose in that sense. All right, let's see what happens. Let me see what he's saying. My phone Wi-Fi is being basic. All right, give it some time, guys. Kibla's computer. Kibla will be logging back in any moment soon. But yeah, in regards to content, that's what I'm saying. Even though I'm saying I'm watching a lot, it's just part of like an hour slot in the routine of the day. But it was nice to just come home. Yeah, it was nice to just come home. Kibla coming on any second, guys. Nice to just come home on a Sunday and just chill. I just sit on the sofa, put my feet up, enjoy the UFC, and have some snacks. I mean, it's Sunday, so I'm kind of snacking out a little bit. Get back onto routine tomorrow. Coca-Cola so tasty and refreshing and so fucking bad for you. Only on a Sunday, guys. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do with my routine. Make sure Sunday is free from any sort of chores or activities. Yeah, I wake up and do my yoga and mobility and whatnot, but I try not to train anything too hard or go down to the gym. I just want to keep it at home. the mobility and yoga stuff and flexibility stuff is important for me, just because after all the years I've been doing like wrestling, jiu-jitsu and martial arts and MMA and whatnot, just being a small guy and getting crushed by all these big people. And I'm going to get back into getting crushed again now, back into wrestling and everything. My body's just tight, you know. So every morning I got to do the mobilities, flexibility, my hips, my knees, my ankles, my shoulders, my chest, my spine, my neck. It's the whole body, head to toe, basically. Do some sort of mobility exercises. Kibbs, we got you back. Can't hear you, can't see you though.
Hold up, bro. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, cannot see you. Yeah, oh, camera's coming on.
Hold up, bro. I think... Oh, God damn it. God damn it, man.
What happened? We lost you, man. What happened?
The file on the computer is corrupt.
Oh, the recording one.
Yeah, but we're still going live, so that means I'm gonna have to use this video later. But sorry, guys, I have no idea what happened there.
Did your battery die? Can't see you still, bro.
The laptop, I think that we had a quick power cut. You know, we've been getting power cuts in the UK.
Oh, really? That's basic, man. Yeah, but even though it's power cut, your computer should be charged a bit now.
Yeah, the computer's still charged. I don't know. The laptop probably just lose by itself, man. But hold on.
Oh, there you go. That's it. Yeah.
Right, continue to go live. All right, cool. Sorry, man. You were saying?
Yeah, man. Well, I was talking while you were thinking because we were live anyway. But yeah, no, I'm just saying. Sundays, just trying to take care of all chores and shit before Sunday. So Sunday you can sit back and be a bum and watch. No, I don't have that. I don't have that, and I've not had that for the last 6-7 months since the move. You know, from Singapore to Dubai. Just every day it's been super busy.
I know, bro.
So I miss sitting in front of the sofa and just doing nothing. And don't get me wrong, I don't want that my whole life because that's depressing as well. But just one day a week, it's nice to just sit there and just watch movies. So anyway, that was today. Let's move on, man. Let's move on. So some stuff. So video game stuff, bro. Konami, who done Metal Gear Solid, reportedly revealed Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake and new Castlevania for E3 in 2023. Now, from the video game perspective, I'm not the craziest gamer. I don't know everything, but for Metal Gear Solid 3, bro, that was Metal Gear Solid, was one of the best games, right? I really enjoyed Metal Gear Solid. Solid Snake, great character, great story. I love those. What happened with Metal Gear? What happened was, in general, I just don't have patience for video games, right? Which is why Metal Gear Solid was a very patient game, right? Because you know what happens when you get caught, bring, and everyone's trying to chase you and kill you and shit. Me and Dwayne used to bust up every time trying to be stealth, and then you just hear bring. But I lost patience, right? So that's why I stopped playing Metal Gear Solid. I just don't have the patience for the stealth and whatnot. However, Metal Gear Solid 3, I'll never forget when I used to play that. Dwayne used to come over and watch me play it. I think it was called Snake Eater, if I remember. It was based in 60s or something. It was a jungle theme one. Brilliant game, man. So let's see if they remake that one with the new gen graphics and whatnot. That would be amazing. But anyway, there's some video game stuff. I'm still playing God of War. Do check out the Brothers Geek Out gaming channel. It's slowly getting a view or two. I need to work on it with you kids on how to push that a bit more. But I think I'm just gonna keep playing and go live, right? And then if Ash gets on it, because he plays a more variety of games and he's got the Xbox as well. So if he's able to connect it, and every time he plays whatever game he plays, just pull it on live stream and you're good to go. He plays a minute or two, so need to get him on it.
No, we'll do, bro. Definitely, without a doubt, definitely. So he'll do his part. He needs to. We got so much coming up in the year, so starting to dish out stuff, bro. So when screenings start kicking in, hopefully once they respond on that Dubai one, to get you to go to some of the screenings over there, then that helps out. If not, I've got some backup over here, man. Some brothers who can help us out, go to some screenings while I'll be extra busy.
Awesome.
Go from there.
Awesome. Cool. All right, what else is going on? Warner Brothers has announced that they're making more Lord of the Rings movies. Now, I have not seen the Lord of the Rings show yet. It's on my list, but I just haven't had the time. There's so much shit to watch. And I wouldn't say that I'm a crazy fan of it, which is why I prioritize it. Same with the Game of Thrones one. I haven't prioritized it because I wouldn't say I'm the craziest fan. So maybe one day I'll get on it. But more Lord of the Rings movies, bro. So the first three that they made, they were quite epic. I enjoyed those, but for me, they're just too long for me to rewatch them again and whatnot. So, for Lord of the Rings fans, I'm sure that's great news.
No, it is, bro. It is. I'm not sure where they're going to head to it and how they're going to expand. I mean, they did The Hobbit, and The Hobbit, for me personally, wasn't great. Just another, like, trying to force an epic. And there's going to be fans, and I'm not saying anything, just for me, it didn't work. I actually adore the original Lord of the Rings movies. So let's see where they go with it, man. I mean, hopefully we get time one day. I'd sit down and watch TV shows as well, but it's just not. Yeah, it's not feasible, man. It's like now content. It's weird that now content has to take priority on what you watch and what you do. You know what I mean? It's nuts.
100%. Listen, I think for me, I'm always going to be biased. Like the MCU stuff, I'm always excited about. And the shows that I mentioned earlier that I'm watching, I kind of prioritize those because I just kind of like those. And it is what it is, man. It's just too much to watch. Talking about stuff that's coming up, Mandalorian season 3 coming up in March.
Boom.
First,
I'm looking forward to that.
I'm so looking forward to that too. They've already written season 4. So that's exciting too. Just to know more's coming. Again, my opinion, the best Star Wars content ever for me personally is Mando. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm looking forward to watching that. What else was going on? Oh, remember we were talking about this, bro. Tropic Thunder. New thing came out saying, people asking Ben Stiller to apologize for that, and he refused to. And I give him all the credit to him for refusing and not bowing down to this cancel culture bullshit. And it's like it's a great movie, and he people trying to force him to apologize for it. Fuck you, man. Great movie, and I love Ben Stiller for saying no, I'm not apologizing for it because it was a great epic movie.
Of course it is. Of course it is. That is just so basic.
People trying to force that shit is ridiculous, man. All right, screw that. Let's move on. Okay, the rest of it is Marvel stuff, bro. So let's get into some Marvel news, man. So Walking Dead star Stephen Young, sorry if I pronounced the name wrong, joins Marvel's Thunderbolts in a key role. So I don't know what the key role is, but Thunderbolts, he will be in that one. And then the Marvels was delayed to November 2023. So I believe that was supposed to come out in the summertime or something. So got delayed to the end of the year. It says November 10th. So I don't know if they're going to, if that's the exact date, but.
So the poster came out last week, wasn't it? Yeah. So, we got all those 3 heroes on a poster, which is quite interesting to see. They're all Monica Rambeau and Kamala Khan from their TV shows debuts to joining Captain Marvel. So it'd be interesting to see where they go with this, man. And, I want to find out about the body swap situation from Miss Marvel. Was that the actual Captain Marvel, or did she shapeshift? So definitely looking forward to seeing what they do with that.
Yes. I'm fucking excited about that stuff, man.
Yeah.
What else is going on in the Marvel MCU? I heard that Kevin Feige, I don't know if this is real, that he admitted that there's too many Marvel shows, so that's where they wanted to slow down with the Marvel shows. And I believe I think that's kind of, listen, I want them all. The thing is, I want them all, and I want them all now, but I also believe, just take your time, get us excited about this. I mean, Ant-Man, I was talking to Kay West, about it, and a few other friends, and they were kind of like, half about it. And I'm like, I get where you're coming from that perspective. But that movie's been getting a little bit of hate here and there from the visual effects. MODOK is getting destroyed in that one as well. People just think he was some comic relief basicness and whatnot. I gave you my thoughts on MODOK. I think I don't think they used him as well. And the CGI on MODOK is getting destroyed. I think with MODOK, they should have just kept that metal. He had the metal mask thing. They should have just kept it that.
They should have kept it at that. Yeah, they didn't have to show it as Darren. Yeah,
his big face. Yeah, they didn't need to show it because that didn't look a bit basic and whatnot. But yeah, I mean,
But it added an element of wackiness that Ant-Man and the Wasp is. You know what I mean? They're the wackiest characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So why not give them something crazy? You know what I mean?
I think I don't know. I just feel that underutilized him as well, though, man. There's more to him than just what, because he wasn't, like I said, he didn't show his intelligence enough, and he was just like this thing that was, I don't know, made by Kang and almost like was an idiot on the side. You know what I mean?
No, what can I say, bro?
And the movie, I think, like I said, you know, a lot of people are just like, yeah, it was iffy and whatnot. But I'm like, you gotta remember that not every movie. I was having this conversation with K West, and he was just like, it was nothing different in it. I'm like, I get that, but you have to remember, not every single MCU movie is going to be different. It can't be. Like, how can you make every single MCU movie different? That's not the case. The Avengers and the big Avenger level movies, yes, you're going to expect something big from those, right? And maybe the one-off standalones, you're expecting something big and different, like the Spider-Man and whatnot. But I think most of these movies are always just going to follow the formula, and they're going to introduce you to new characters and take you forward in a story in a different universe and build up these characters like Ant-Man and the Wasp and whatnot. And then the Avenger level movies should be the ones that should really take it out of this world, that should be different, should make you come out of the cinema feeling, holy shit. Because listen, man, Endgame's got me crying so many freaking times. You need to get, for me personally, if you're going to give me a Kang Dynasty or whatever the Avengers movie is, a big Avengers movie, I need to feel so emotional for these new characters that that movie is going to make me cry again. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you know, like seeing RDJ and Cap and them characters in Endgames, and just them going on, I got really emotional because I don't want to let them go, right? I need to feel that. They need to start building that. And I think that's what they're trying to do with some of these characters, you know? So we got a bunch of new characters coming into the MCU, right? And you need to build that relationship up with us. And then some of these old characters who have been there, like Ant-Man, again, you know, if Ant-Man dies in Kang Dynasty, as an example, and I'm like, oh, okay, he died, and I don't feel emotional about it, I'm like, you let Ant-Man die. You're like, I'm going to feel like you gave him a disservice, if that makes sense. Like,
of course.
You had all this time to build him up, and he just dies, and I don't feel any emotions. That means I don't think you've done a great job in me getting to know that character. I'm using him as an example. It could be anyone from the MCU. So that's what I'm saying. I think these standalone movies cannot be different, but they're going to be different in its own ways of introducing characters, building on universes, intertwining the story, moving the stories forward. And then when you have the bigger Avengers movie, then something big should happen. And different should happen. That's my thoughts anyway. That's my thoughts. Not all of these MCU movies are going to be showstoppers, billion-dollar, amazing things in the world. No, it is, you know, I'm not going to,
exactly,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. All right. Was there anything else, bro?
There was, on that, real quick, Namor is going to be returning in Kang Dynasty. So Namor fans, that's exciting for you, and I'm excited to see how they bring him back.
He's got to be back, bro. He got to be back. He got to be back.
I thought they would have brought him back for the Fantastic Four, but anyway, we'll figure that one out another time. And then Spider-Man 4, Tom Holland apparently has signed a new big contract with Sony and Marvel for his return in Spider-Man. And apparently Spider-Man 4 and Tom Holland's Spider-Man is going to, first of all, I think Tom Holland's Spider-Man is going to be the main sort of character in Kang Dynasty or Secret Wars or one of them. And then apparently Spider-Man 4 is going to intertwine with Daredevil and street level stuff, as well as kind of set him up to be a lead in, you know, the new Avengers movies. Because I think they're moving on from Spider-Man, because now he's by himself. No more mentors, no more Tony Stark, no more Aunt May, no more Doctor Strange. Now I think they're going to build him up to be a mentee. Is that right? Is that the right word? But someone that can lead now, because he's always been the character that was always not following, but he's a young kid. So I think now he's lost everyone. Man, that guy's gone through so much traumatic shit, right? So I think Spider-Man 4 is going to help build him up to be someone who can lead, and I think it's going to lead on to him being the main sort of lead for Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars and whatnot. So I'm looking forward to how they're going to change him around, and I'm glad we got Tom Holland as Spider-Man continuing with the MCU, because it's super exciting and he's awesome. I love Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I think Tom Holland's awesome. So excited, man. Some exciting shit still for MCU happening.
No, definitely, man. Definitely looking forward to seeing where they head with it, man. And listen, I enjoyed Ant-Man Quantumania for what it was, bro. I'm not asking for much, man. I just want to be entertained, and I think that's what people need to see. Like, what we're getting is entertainment. It's stuff, we're going to the cinema to pay for this, so I want to be entertained. If I'm not going to be entertained, yes, some of the stuff is, depending on what you are into now, it's very hard, bro. Very hard, because now I feel like you have to be a crowd pleaser. Does that make sense? Where before you could be an original artist, just putting stuff out there. And yeah, I just don't know. I feel like you have to be like, it's a trendsetter now.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, I don't know, man, because everyone has a voice, everyone has an opinion, and clicks and impressions and all that stuff counts so much towards things. And we spoke about this a couple of weeks ago. Like we let go of a channel that we had because we were chasing clicks and views and stuff, but we let that go to do what we actually wanted to do. And we let that go because that was boring to us. It was actually a chore. It wasn't fun to do. Listen, man, business is business, man. Some people got to do what they got to do to make the monies. I was saying this to the missus, that I've never been, training here in Dubai. I've never seen so many Instagram training models in my life. And when I mean models, I'm talking about, I've never been to a gym where I've seen so much camera stands all over the place. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? Someone doing deadlifts there and someone doing squats there, and they got camera stands recording them. And I'm just like, it's new to me, you know what I mean? Like everyone's, I don't know. It's a thing. If you're getting 100,000 millions views or whatever, okay, cool, you're getting paid. But I saw this, I'm not gonna lie, I saw this person, like that person came into the gym same time as me, all dressed up already, ready to go. I went and got changed. I came out, this person already had this camera set up. I just finished my warm up and this person finished. Like, cause all that person was doing a couple of deadlifts, little bit of squats, little pose here and there. And then that person left. And I was like, 10 minutes maybe. Like by the time I got changed, got back out to the gym, to the area, done my warm up, that person was gone. So you just came literally to do some recording of poses like you did a workout. The person was in good shape. So fair enough, you probably do work hard, but it was literally content. It wasn't like, oh, I'm going to go work out and then record content. It was like, I'm doing this. I'm going to go to the gym to create content and whatnot. So I was just kind of like, I've never been in a gym where I'm dodging cameras and I'm actually trying to be considerate, not getting away with people's cameras. And I'm just like, well, I just want to train. Anyway, I don't know how I got into that, but
no, it's right. It's a different thing now, bro. That's what I'm saying. So like, content is king now, bro. It's become like cash is king, content is king. And some people are getting paid and some people are just used to the likes and the views, bro. And that's the reality we're in now. Like once you let go of that, we like what we do is just enjoy it for what it is. Like if I'm not going to enjoy watching my own content, I'm happy with watching my own content. You know what I mean? It's become this superficial thing now where people kind of drive themselves on getting how to get more followers, how to get like, why do you need that? Like, what's that going to do? Like, how's that going to make you feel? You still have to live your everyday life. You could have, look, bro, 11,000 on the other one. How many people engage? That's the thing. How many people, there's so many followers out there. How many people actually engage? You're lucky if you get 5% of them that engage. You know what I mean?
This is the difference with this channel, right? We got people that engage now because it's generally the people who are interested in the shit. And we do this, what we do on this channel is purely focused on what we love, which is all the geeky stuff and movies and stuff like that. That's my point, With the other channel, like I said, we had so much engagement and views beyond views. But again, listen, if we were getting millions of views and we're getting paid like enough that will make us survive, then I'd be like, all right, well, Kibbs, man, fuck, we need to be on this all the time and make it happen. So it just depends, I guess, man. I guess if it becomes your lifestyle because you're relying on the money and whatnot, cool, got it. this to me, like I've always said, we're not making any money, but we have these great, recognition and whatnot. But I make sure, and I love doing this every week, and we've been doing it every week for the last 8 years. Is it coming to 6 to 8 years or something? And it's not going to stop because I enjoy this. So let's just carry on enjoying it. The one last piece of news that I forgot to read out, and it's a while ago, I heard that they're going to do I read they're going to do a Spider-Man Noir live action series on Amazon.
Yes, I heard that as well. I don't know how they're going to plan that out. So it'd be interesting to see what they do. Yeah, I'm not sure how they're going to do that. And like this off-universe stories and the rest of it, it's a bit of a weird one for me, man. It's because it's hard not to connect it up. These are like core Spider-Man characters, but they're off on their own, adventures and things, and they're not introduced properly. So yeah, a bit of a weird one for me, bro.
I hope they get Nicolas Cage.
I hope they do as well, because he was awesome, bro.
Yeah. Same here. So if they get his voice at least, that would be awesome. But if it's real life, then you're going to need to see his face. Maybe not. I don't know. Interesting anyway. Listen, I mean, if it's good, I'll watch it. If they somehow get him in Kang, the Multiverse Avengers movies, that might be awesome too. You never know.
Man, let's see what they do, bro. Let's see what they do, man. Because even with Morbius, how they left it, you got Michael Keaton in it, and which Spider-Man universe is he in, and what's going on? Like, oh man, it's like you've done all of these post-credit scenes knowing that it was going to lead nowhere. No, man, why you do that for, man? Teased up for no reason.
Yeah, that was Sony though. I mean, Marvel's involved. That was like a Sony. I mean, that was literally a Sony movie. That was. That was basic. That was a shit movie. I feel bad for Jared Leto because he's tried so hard to get in and do some great movies, and they all just. When I say he's done some amazing movies, I'm talking about in the superhero thing. Outside of that, I mean, he's a fucking amazing actor. He's done some great movies, Oscar winning, and is he Oscar winning? Right?
I think so. Yeah, he is.
Dallas Cowboys.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
The guy's amazing, so he doesn't need to really do anything in this superhero world. Really, that's nonsense for him, really, or however he feels about it. Sorry, but yeah, I mean, Morbius was basic. That's all I was trying to get
to. No, it's all good. It's all good. All right, cool, guys. As always, massive thank you for the support on the channel, and we'll leave it there. Guys, we've got a massive giveaway, man, and shout outs to geekgarage.co.uk for hooking me up with these Funko Pops to give out to our listeners. So, guys, I released it, I think it was yesterday. We got a couple of you joining. This is across all platforms. This is YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And basically subscribe to the channel and follow the channels and pick out your favorite bits or quote or a clip that resonates with you. And people have been sending in messages, man. It's amazing that you guys do listen to the podcast, and that we've got a handful of people that really enjoy the content. And I'm grateful. And we'll just continue doing what we're doing. To be honest, like there's so much going on, but get yourself a Funko Pop, man. So I'm going to announce winners next week. And just thankful for everybody that's joined in so far. So more giveaways coming to you guys. Loads of stuff to give away for you guys, for your listeners. So massive thank you as always. But G-Man, we'll catch up, bro.
All right, straight.